I know a fat old policeman, he's always on our street, a fat and jolly red-faced...
Hey gamers, I didn't see you there. I was just eating my Jaffa Cakes bar. Tasty. I think I'm going to get a refreshing beverage. Bye gamers. Dihydrogen monoxide. Tasty, otherwise known as earth juice. So today we are going to be discovering the joy of painting with your host, Bob Ross. Okay gamers, we have some brushes. We have a knife because I don't have the right kind of knife, but this will do just fine. We have some paints. Today the paints we are using are ultramarine, cadmium yellow, burnt umber, lamp black, titanium white, sap green, orange, cadmium red, and some metallic acrylic paint because I don't really know what it looks like and I haven't tried it yet, but I just have it for some reason. Okay, so we're going to start off with a nice, beautiful landscape. We're going to take our brush, we're going to just get a bit of water to keep it moist and everything. Just going to get a bit of this metallic acrylic paint, mix that in with some ultramarine blue, maybe add some white. And we're just going to make little crosses in the sky, just little X's. We're just going to paint the sky, add some water, just to make it a bit smoother, just to make it a bit more moist, so it'll just glide across the canvas. Now that we have a nice blue sky and some nice still water down here, we're just going to clean our brush up. And this is the most fun part. We're just going to beat the devil out of it. See? Nice clean brush. Devil haseth, binneth, beaten out of the brusheth. Yeah, that makes sense. So now we're just going to take some white and some of our nice cadmium red, and we're just going to mix that all together to get a nice, soft, pinky red color. Just get that all up in there, load it into the bristles, beautiful color, and we're just going to paint in between, just fill it with little X's and crosses in the gaps. Add some water just to make it more wet and make the brush move along nicer, and we're just going to blend it into the blues. Now you can do whatever you want, experiment however you want, just make sure it looks nice. Just visualize a nice beautiful pink and blue sky in your head and just snap that onto the canvas. And we're just going to load up a little bit on the brush, just a tiny bit, no need to get that much. And then with the corner, we're just going to pat along here. We're just going to move along here. Just little circles with the corner of your brush. And you need to make sure that there's still some pink underneath it, because that gives the effect that it's very far away and that there's some mist, some fog. You just want to take some more of that color. It's going to be quite transparent. Now we're going to clean our brush, make it all dry, and just blend in all those colors. Just blend them in, make it look nice and smooth, especially at the bottom, so it gives a nice mist effect, so it's blending in with these happy little trees. Now we're going to make the corners of the canvas darker. where the blue bits are, we're just going to add some slightly stronger blue, add some water, and just go at the corners. Just make it nice and dark. Isn't that just such a beautiful canvas on its own? It's just lovely. You see the contrast between the blue and the bright pink, and just how it merges together in between. It's absolutely wonderful. Now we're going to take our knife and we're just going to mix together some colors to make a nice little map.
My camera didn't record this bit, but basically we just took like whatever colors you wanted, just some black, some white, you know, a bit of green and burnt umber, you know, just get a nice gray color.
So far we've made a nice sky, gave it a nice pink glow, blended all the colors, nice water down here, or whatever you want it to be, mist, fog, just a nice effect. And then we took our knife and we just got this nice grayish color and we just pulled it down, pulled paint off, and we took our brush and just pulled all the color down, blended all of that in, and we just want to fill this up. Just want to get this nice full color. So now that we have our nice mountains, you just might want to let it dry for a bit, just so you can go over that and make sure that there's a ton of color in the mountains and that it's not at all transparent. It'll look beautiful. After that, we're just gonna add some shading and maybe even some snow. Who knows? It's your imagination. Okay, so now that our mountains have dried, we're gonna add some shading. So we're gonna get our knife, we're gonna mix up a new color. Let's add a bit more color, say add some more red, add some cadmium red to that. Now a bit of titanium white, you know, just want a kind of brownish color, maybe some burnt umber. Take our brush, just blend everything together, make it nice and smooth. Nice dry brush for this. So I mix some sap green with a bit of white, a bit of yellow, and I get this nice vibrant green. So now we're just going to paint down the edges as if we have a nice little like land bits. Now that we have a sort of land, we're just going to take a slightly wet brush and blend it into the mountains. Smoothly blend it all in. So we have a little bit of water just here in the middle. Now, just to highlight that water, we're going to take our knife nice and clean and we're just going to get a little bit of white on the brush. And we're just going to get a really dark color, maybe even the same color that we used for the dark part of the mountains, and we're just gonna go straight up into a line like this, nice and thin, so we get a nice tall tree. And then what we're going to do is take a slightly thicker brush and we're going to get a dark greeny color. Maybe add some black to our original green. Mix that all in together. And just in little Z shapes, we're going to make a nice thick tree. As I get slower, it gets bigger. Now that we have those trees, we're going to make a nice family of happy little trees using a dark green color. We're just going to make a line of trees. We can just make a nice little reflection in the water. You can just add a nice light green, just a tiny bit, and you just want to pat the corners near the trees. Just get a nice bush. Just get a good old bush. Voila! It's a beautiful painting. And you know how to just finish it off? You gotta sign it. But since I'm terrible at that, and it's way too big, I'm going to use a pen to sign it. Just in the corner, right here, on this disgusting bush. Oh, whoopee, that doesn't work. That's too thin. Okay, I am going to use a very thin brush in a dark color and just okay, as you can see, we've signed this beautiful masterpiece. You can just see my initials right there in the corner, just in black right there. It's easier when it's zoomed out. But this is a beautiful, like very high quality masterpiece. And anyone can do it. And that's why I can't do it, because I'm nobody. I have 4 subscribers. Please like, please sub, please.
Minecraft Cito, where you need to survive all day and all night. Craft a diamond sword so you can fight. Place a torch in the cave to produce some light. Minecraft Cito, kill the creeper before it blows my house. But it blew up so I gotta move out. Don't have food so I'm fishing to catch a trout.